The MDGs are clearly the greatest and most successful anti-poverty campaign established in history, with incredible focus on the poor and most marginalized, including women and girls. Through the MDGs' progress, though slow and uneven, there has been made an advance in gender equality. Disparities in primary school enrollment between boys and girls are being eliminated in most developing regions. The political participation of women has continued to increase, but in no country in the world has yet achieved gender equality. The post-2015 Sustainable Development Agenda recognizes that gender equality, the empowerment of women and girls, and the full realization of their human rights are essential to achieve sustainable development. The post-2015 agenda is a universal agenda, and it will leave no one behind. All the goals are intrinsically interrelated and interdependent. We believe that gender needs to be addressed and mainstreamed across all goals. Eradicating poverty irreversibly cannot be achieved without gender equality or climate action, and vice versa. Through unlocking the potential and empowering women and ensuring equal distribution of power, resources and opportunities, we will be able to promote sustainable development by also combating poverty, promoting just and safe societies, and protecting the environment. Clearly, data will be the lifeblood of decision-making and the raw material for accountability. A data revolution which increases the usefulness of data to empower people, better policies and decisions. With disaggregated data, we will make the invisible women and girls visible. Mainstreaming gender and its intersection with the other development goals, an integrated and a universal agenda, requires ensuring coherence and linkages between social, economic and environmental policies. The support and participation of men and boys in ending violence and discrimination against women and girls will be key. Sexual and reproductive health and rights to be able to make decisions about when she will study or work, or how many children she is able to raise and provide for. Enabling environments and equal opportunities for women and girls to education and technology, equal wages and rights to land, inheritance and social status must be addressed. Ensuring women's full and equal participation and leadership in decision-making in public and private spheres, including the implementation of the post-2015 development agenda, which should ensure democracy and legitimacy of the process. This must be at all levels, local, national, and global. Well, to quote Mahatma Gandhi, be the change that you wish to see in the world. As a young girl growing up in deeply traditional northeastern Nigeria, working in a country's male-dominated workforce, one faced many obstacles in my life to subsequently becoming an advisor to 3 presidents and the Secretary General. But it all really started by becoming an advocate for myself and others in my home, community, and eventually my professional life. Women and girls must speak up, they must get involved, and they must take risks in speaking truth to power in the establishment where there are many voiceless. And often when we speak up, we find we're not alone and garner the courage within each other and to stand up for what is right that shifts the tides of inequality. I do find inspiration in women having a seat at the table and making great change. And from my own continent of origin in Africa, I see a growing number of women in leadership positions, including President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf of Liberia and Dr. Dlamini Zuma, chairperson of the African Union, in addition to a rising number of women politicians in Rwanda and across the continent. But I also find inspiration from the growing number of men who are fighting to end gender inequality, and we must continue to cultivate understanding and enlist their support to realize a truly equal world, as UN Women would say, he for she.